When were you promised this, Chubbs? When did that happen? I think you're lying to me right now. And Lulu's here. Oh, man. Now, I gotta be on my game now. Lulu's here. God, so much pressure. What was I doing? Oh. Don't worry about that. We don't need to worry about that. Lulu, how are you doing tonight? Oh, Chubbs, are you gonna post your... No, Lulu, you're sick? That's your entire fanfic? Alright, here we go. Hold on, hold on. Moko slurps Chubb's dick sexily. Chubb chums. The end. There you go. Was that good enough? Is that what you needed? What was I doing? I think I was going back to the asylum. No! Lulu, why are you sick? Don't be sick, Lulu. No. I hope you feel better soon, Lulu. Blame your brother. Wait, why would I blame your brother? How is your brother to blame in this? Ooh. Platform. Alright, get the... No. Why must I blame your bro for your sickness? Is it because this is a self-imposed sickness? Like I partied too hard last night sickness? Or... Ah, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. It is his fault then. Ah! Alright. I think we are going to go back to the asylum. And then... This is Dark Souls. Everything's weird. It's all weird, Lulu. Alright. Actually do this. Yeah. We're gonna go back to the Undead Asylum and try to fuck some shit up. Lulu, do you know much about Dark Souls? Or do you have much experience in Dark Souls? Or have seen much, gameplay of it? Anything like that? Well, you're in for a treat. Just wait. Just give it a second. We're just gonna curl up like a ball in this nest. It's fine. Don't worry. This is all perfectly normal. Cutscene. Cutscenes are rare in Dark Souls. Burb. Giant burb. It's a big ass burb. Drop my little onion knight body right down in a new nest. Alright. It's a very dangerous place. No problem. Doing good. Gonna stroll in here. fuck shit up. I see you over there. Oh, he broke the pots. What a bastard. Oh yeah, he's a chunky boy. With his onion helmet. He's a thick boy. Thick. Look at this thick boy. Look at him being all roly-poly. Alright, we got another bro over here we're gonna take care of. Yeah, I see you there. Smush. However, we got shit to do in here. We're here for a reason. Yep. Heal up. There we go. No, don't do that. Oh, I don't do a lot of damage to this boy. I would like to do more damage than I am doing. Yeah, we're just gonna poke his butt. We're gonna get that booty. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get that booty. Nope. Ooh. Nice. Perfect. That's what we needed to clip right there. That's what we needed. This thing is a demon. Look at him. Look at this boy. It's a nasty boy. Oh god. It's causing explosions. We're just gonna sit right here on his butt. Pound on it though. Pound that booty. Don't smush me, please. Oh, exploded. Don't explode me, bro. No! Oh, this is bad. I'm in a bad spot. Positioning is bad. Okay, we're okay. No! Stop it! I've got him in the explosion loop, and this is a problem. This is very bad. Very bad. Get out of the... Oh my god. If you get him stuck in that loop, where he's doing that same explosion move, this arena isn't big enough to get away from him. It's a real problem. Oh, I didn't rest at the bonfire. I'm so dumb. Don't worry, we're gonna take care of him now. It took you forever to figure out how to clip shit. There's literally a clip button. A button that says clip. Nah, we're gonna deal with this demon. Can't remember if the floor remains broken. If it does, we can plunging attack it. Yeah, we saw this one. Let's go. I don't have time for these torch bros. No! Can't get out. I went to buy running shoes today, and I had 2 pairs in my hand. One I didn't, the other I did. I accidentally bought the shoes I didn't want. Chubbs, how have you done this? Tisk tisk, Chubbs. I mean, that means you have to go back. Means you gotta go back to the shoe store. Gotta exchange them. Oh. Oh. Your English is horrid. People who have trouble with English don't use the word horrid. Yeah, think about that. Side of this room shot. Always coming down here with me in bed. Look. Hit the horse. Nope. Pipe. I'm gonna stay like right up in this guy's front. That's how we're gonna avoid the damages. Dark Souls is counterintuitive in that way. Safest place is just right in the boss's reach. Once you learn that, you're fine. Hopping back. Oh! Sit on me. It is true. It is true. Nope. 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 Okay, good. What are you flying around for? We're gonna wear him down, guys. Don't worry. Eventually, we'll wear him down. Maybe. Yeah, just keep doing that. That's fine. Keep doing that. Oop. Whack your tail. Oop. Yeah, keep doing that move. That easily avoidable. That's what we like. Pick up. No, not that one. That one's harder to dodge. We got this. Maybe. As long as we don't fuck up too badly. Explosion's the only real dangerous part of this fight. Oh, that move. That's the scariest move. Oop. Nope, nope, nope. I would. I absolutely would. What else would you call it? Is there anything else for it to be called? You have to go with the pun name. Where's the ladder? Where's the ladder? Also, hi, Timma. How are you doing? Alright. Time to deal with this boy in this too small hallway. Oh, we got him. Okay. He has a lot of health. He has too many healths. Come this way. Do that. I got it. He's low. Whoop. I'm lost because the community gift chest is covering the top of chat and I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get rid of it either. It's just there. How do we do that? It's an excellent question. How? Gift chest, please. How? You know what? I mean, I guess I could just, like, distribute the gifts in the community chest. Could just do that. But yeah, I think as long as the chest is on, it's just stuck there. Which kind of sucks. I don't know. Anybody in the chat play Dauntless? I think everything in the community gift chest is for Dauntless. At least that I'm aware of. I believe the only other thing to do here at the asylum is get the rusted iron ring, deal with Oscar, and the Black Knights, of which there are a few. If by play Dauntless you mean that you're dauntlessly handsome, then yes. Are you saying that you are dauntlessly handsome, Timma? Is that what you're trying to say? No, I'm daunt. Are you sure? I don't know about that. I don't know. What is being dauntlessly handsome? Like, how is that different than normal handsome? Is it different than normal handsome? Whoop. Slightly similar to devilishly. Alright, I'll take it. Timma, did you just want to say I'm handsome? Is that what it is? Read to speak, sweetheart. Thank you, Timma. You are too nice. Just want to give out compliments. I will accept those compliments. Very sweet of you. Smashed. Smashed. Avoided you. Fresh shield. Another item that we won't use because we're onion bro. Oh, I forgot the boulder reset. I fell for it, guys. Fell for the trap. Smoosh. Also smoosh. Alright. Last item, and then... I mean, we could go to the Painted World. But I don't want to go to the Painted World. Sounds like a bad time. I don't know. Oh my god. We could technically go just about anywhere now. Should level up though. I have 74,000 souls. I think it might give me 2 levels? Maybe? Actually, at this point, maybe not. Might only be 1. I'll have a lot left over. Yeah. is stronger. Wait. Okay. Okay. Get that strength. And we're gonna get out of here. Wait. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have that. I have that light now. I think maybe we go to the painted world? Yeah, I think we're going to the painted world. We've already killed all the bosses in Amaranda. We go painted world and then... Oh yeah, we have to kill the Hydra that's blocking our way at the DLC as well. Because New Game Plus Hydra is not fucking around, apparently. But we could also go to the Duke's Archive. Bridge is wrong. Probably should have worked for the Chamber of the Princess instead. If I could call the bridge. Also so I could get more Estus. Whoop! Oh yeah. Big boy dodging those throwing knives. Right. Backstep. No. Right. Was I out of stamina? Just falling off the ladder like a chump. Okay. Ooh. Don't throw knives. There you go. Now jump off this edge. What? He usually just jumps off the edge. This is very precarious. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Alright, now you jump off the edge. What? I must be positioning myself wrong. Maybe this one will jump off. Save us some time. Maybe I need to be closer. Maybe if I'm closer to the corner, we'll jump off. Stop throwing knives! Stop it! This guy's an asshole. There. No, stop it. Okay. We have successfully navigated the rafters. We are the most nimble onion. Wait. Yeah, actually I do want to pull that. Just in case I want to come from the other way. Yeah, actually I do need to get down this way. What? Alright. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And there's a... yeah, there's a lever over there. So if we come from the other direction, we can actually get here much easier. Now, the bad part about this is, once we go to the painted world, we actually have to finish the painted world to leave. But I think we can get through there pretty quick. Um, this needs to go down. Well done. This bridge only ever connects one area at a time, it would seem. I don't think you can warp to the Dark Moon too. If you can warp to the Dark Moon too, that might actually be a faster way to get back to the painted world. Well, to get back to here, just in case we die on our way to the painting. We're not gonna die. We're gonna be fine. No. Ow. Throwing knives. That's handy. Ah, that one does. And that one. Okay. This also finished. Oh my god, so many. Oh my god. Killed by throwing knives. New Game Plus is no joke. No. Oh, that's annoying. I wonder if I homework down where it will send me. So it sends me somewhere else that I can warp from. Oh, that's... Okay, we're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna do that when we have a warp in place. If we go up to the Duke's Archives, we might be able to warp to the Dark Moon. If we can do that. Then we're pretty good. As long as we can warp to Dark Moon too, then we can get back to the painting pretty easily. Ow. Kick me, bro. God, this Zweehander uses so much stamina. And the shield is so low stability that it also uses a ton of stamina. Onion Bro must have been fit as hell. Onion Bro would have to be a marathon runner to have enough stamina for this build to work. The thing is, I have 48 endurance. I have like more stamina than you ever need in this game. And still, I never have any. Because of this cosplay build. Alright, it's Pigu time. Hello, Pigu. Actually, I don't think I can do any damage. Everything I have is physical. Keep going. Oh yeah, you can't leave this area, can you? Oh, I did damage to him. I just gotta hit him in the head? What? Yeah, I get smashed, dude. Oh yeah, that Fang War helmet. There is another Pigu, though. A more precariously placed Pigu. I see you there. You're not sneaky. Let me around you, actually. I'm gonna go hide up in this corner. Whoop. Yeah, you can't get back here, can you? Yes. Oh, shit. We are the onion, bro. We are the sumo Highlander. Ugh. Punch this pig to death. Yeah, he can't get back here. He doesn't need to get back here. Nope. Is it jumping attacks that work? Yeah. Oh my god. You do so much damage! Piggy, why? He doesn't need to go back if you just run into him. That's true. Get dead at Piggy. I mean, normally you're supposed to come around the corner and go, oh god, there's a pig, and then get gored to death immediately. But we're too smart for that. Onion bro is so broken. Oh, crystal boys. Oh, crystal boys. Ow. I one shot these guys if I backstab them. That would be nice. Crystal boys do so much damage. Everything does so much damage. New game plus. How's it going tonight, Water Slasher? What are you up to? Not the book! Onion Bro prefers sitcoms. Onion Bro does not like books. Oh. More Borderlands 3, of course. Ow. Now, I don't think I ever killed the first Hydra, meaning this golem is not going to have what I want. Ow. Also, he hits very hard. Oh my god, I got snuck up on. No, he doesn't drop it. So, that means I have not yet killed the Hydra. Couldn't remember if I did that last time. Apparently not. Oh no, was the Borderlands 3 launch, like, super successful? Did tons of people buy it? I don't even know. I don't have any money, so I can't buy it. I have to be able to buy Code Vein when it comes out. Damn it. Got there was no way. Highest selling 2K game in history? Well then. I mean, that makes sense. Been the top directory for Twitch since release. Yeah, it only released like a week ago, though, didn't it? I've seen a lot of mention of it on Twitter, mostly how dated most of the jokes are. I mean, I can believe that. I mean, if they didn't change the humor up any, I'd say a lot of the jokes are pretty dated. That would make sense. 13? Okay, so 11 days to go. Give me my souls back, please. Thank you. Yeah, I see you coming. You're the one who killed me last time, you asshole. That one hollow boy sneaking up on me. Ow. Oh my god. Stop. Still hasn't been long enough. It'll drop off in a bit. Yeah, it will. Also, there's a bunch of games coming up over the next few months, like Code Vein, Doom Eternal and stuff that I'm sure gonna get. I'd say Code Vein will be big when it comes out. Soon. Timma, I can't remember if I talked to you about this. Is the new Star Wars game going to be good? Are we going to get a good Star Wars game? I mean, the actual, like, the story mode, part of Battlefront 2, I liked a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was way more fun than multiplayer, to be honest. But I don't know. I'm hoping that Jedi Fallen Order is good. I would really like to play it. It looks like very much like a kind of action adventure game, which makes sense. Whoop. I never have stamina. Actually, now that I have the Lord Vessel, I can go get the Flare Anti. Well, maybe not. That's not in the spirit of the Onion Bro build. The footage showed black R2 being pushed around at one point. All I can think of is the Lego Star Wars cheat Evil R2, which unlocks black R2. I didn't watch anything from E3, actually. I watched zero E3 footage. Like, is there E3 footage that is, like, must see? Ow. Bastard. I'm using so much justice. Come here, Crystal Boy. Oh my god. I missed my smush. It's terrible. Didn't really miss anything. Microsoft's Microsoft, Nintendo was Nintendo. Square was Final Fantasy, Sony was non-existent. Don't know what that means. Ugh. What is it Final Fantasy like 147 now? What Final Fantasy are they on? Also, is that going to be any good? And why was Sony non-existent? They just not have anything happening? Is there no next-gen consoles? Is there no, like, PS4 Pro Slim edition or something like that? Nothing? Alright, Timmy, give me the highlights. What do I need to know? What am I actually interested in? Phantasy Star Online too. You mentioned Phantasy Star, I think, in the game suggestions thread. I never heard of any of Phantasy Star. Of course, I didn't play a whole lot of like JRPG style games either, so that might be why. Um, where's that lead? You remember basically nothing from E3. There's just nothing worth remembering. Where does this lead? Is this just a balcony? It is, isn't it? I can't remember the last time I went out here. Yeah, of course, you're there standing there. There wasn't really anything that stood out to me other than Terraria's next update being the final one, and a few games that were notably weird. What do you mean by notably weird? Tell me about said weird game. I like weird games. Was there anything that stuck out as being, like, interesting among those weird games? Something like that? No? Or was E3 just a huge letdown all around? Mimic. Why does your character look fat? Because we're doing a Siegmeyer of Katarina cosplay build. So we got the Onion Knight armor on, doing an Onion Pro build. Onion Bro. We're in New Game Plus, so everything's super hard. And we're being the Onion Knight. Also, we're gonna kill mimics. Yeah, get staggered. Oh god, he's not dead. Regen stamina. The spin kicks, though. Like a game which is basically just the prop hunt game mode from Gary's mod. Or any of the games it's been ported to. Wow. Surely not. Surely there's more to it than that. That's really disappointing. Yeah, don't get Chuck Norris by the Mimic. It's kicked in the face. I think... I can't do this yet. I'm bad at it. Crystal Knight versus Onion Knight. It's the showdown of the century. Come at me, bro! Smash. Oh! Oh! Harried. Oh my goodness. Too bad you're fat rolling. There's a bit more to it. One team of players are ghosts that possess objects and hide from the knockoff Ghostbusters in a house that has a main foyer that is eerily similar to the one from Resident Evil. So, like, it's another one of those, like, just, what? Dead by Daylight type, like, arena games with nothing else to it, essentially. What you're saying? That's really disappointing. No! No! God. 2 phases to be... Man, I'm so, like... I mean... Battle Royale games, like, arena games, like, multiplayer-only games, like, you know... Dead by Daylight and Overwatch and stuff like that. They have their place, but God, I'm just so sick of them. That's just all there is. Like, I don't know. I enjoy a story and some, I don't know, element of continual gameplay. Oh shit, I don't have a... Hmm. Oh well. First part was Ghost having to hide to survive. But once it has a certain time, the Ghost can attack. The Ghost doesn't have to survive for time attack. I mean, maybe that'll be alright. God, I'm gonna be cursed. Do I have a purging stone? I hope I have a purging stone. As soon as the ghost dies to start, and it's boring, or the ghost live long enough to kill the Ghostbusters, then the ghost win. I don't know. I mean, either way, it's horribly one-sided. Like, it sounds like it has, like, potential to be fun for, like, 10 minutes. If that makes sense. I do have a purging stone. It just very much sounds like one of those games, like, is it Dead Before Dawn, or Dead Before Daylight, or whatever, where you're running, essentially running from horror movie monsters, and trying to survive. Or Overwatch, or whatever. It's just a multiplayer arena game that it's gonna be repetitive. Like, I enjoy a little Overwatch or Paladins every now and then, but not much at one time. I don't know, I miss when games were, the norm for games was a good story and gameplay, and not just one or the other. If that makes sense? Like, okay, Overwatch has good gameplay, for what it is, it's good gameplay. Despite the fact that everyone playing is only complaining about balance issues. You know, Paladins has good gameplay. If you had a PS4, I'd say play Horizon. I do have a PS4, but I don't have a capture card yet. I need to get a capture card. I need to get a capture card to play Horizon Zero Dawn. I think there's an exception to be made for games with absolutely incredible gameplay and a terrible story, and games with incredible story and terrible gameplay. I agree. I agree 100%. But if you just, you know, make something that's okay all around, that's better than risking going heavy. I mean, from a business standpoint, yeah, but from, like, an artistic standpoint, it's not. I was actually having a talk with my wife about that the other day, about how making something mediocre that a lot of people will enjoy is a better business investment, which is why kind of the art of media is just not what it used to be. Like, look at any sort of media, comics, books, video games, movies, TV shows, whatever, and going one extreme or the other tends to get you a more engaged audience, and oh god, how much things? A lot, and a more loyal following, but there are less of them most of the time, because it's either a love or hate relationship. You won't get a lot of people who are just like, okay, yeah, this is okay, I'll participate. Oh, the jump grab. I feel like enemies are more aggressive on New Game Plus. I've seen a lot of moves and stuff like that I don't normally see on New Game Plus. You know what I mean, though? Does that make any sense, what I'm saying? Or am I just randomly incoherent? Because it could go either way. Maybe I'm not making my point very well. Or at all. Ow. Do it. Oh. Lightning snake. I mean, I would prefer... Didn't mean it like that. I meant you can... Whoa! These snakes are so strong. I'm scared of the snakes. Okay. I didn't mean it like that. I meant you can definitely go heavy to one thing, but make the other thing good to ensure that people don't like the main point. There's still something for them to enjoy. I mean, you can, yeah. I would say that, I mean, as far as games go, like for me, gameplay is usually more important. Because if it's all about the story, then why am I not just watching a movie? That's one of the problems that I had with the Uncharted games. I don't like the Uncharted games. Like, none of the Uncharted games I've played I've liked. Because the gameplay is meh. There's like nothing special about the gameplay at all. But the story is really good. So I've got this really good story filled with these incredible cutscenes that are just beautifully done, that is interrupted by mediocre gameplay. Like, for me, the entire Uncharted series would be better as just a CGI movie. If that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. The gameplay has to be, like, I love a great story. Same with the Tomb Raider series. Like, I mean, the Tomb Raider series has better gameplay than Uncharted, in my opinion, even though it's similar. But, yeah, I agree. I would say for the newer Tomb Raiders, at least. Like, I don't think that was the case in the older ones. The gameplay was really good in the older Tomb Raiders. As clunky as it was at the time, it was really good. But yeah, I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say, Tema, is for any type of media, I would prefer to either love it or hate it. If that makes sense. Like, if there's a movie coming out, like, I don't want it to just be, alright. I want to either really, really like it, or really, really hate it. And that doesn't mean, I'm not saying whether the movie's good or bad, I'm saying I want to have a reaction one way or the other. You know, there are tons of movies out there that one person watches and they're like, I did not like that movie. And the next person watches it and it's one of their favorites. That, to me, tends to be... How the fuck do you even get there? Those, to me, tend to be the best pieces of media. The ones that are either love or hate. The ones that are just kind of, you know, like, take any sitcom from the 90s. Like Friends is a good example. Friends as a show is just, alright. It's something you watch because it's on during prime time. But it's not great in any way. It's just, I don't know. It's like, oatmeal. It's the oatmeal media. It's just, alright. The snake is actually inside me right now. Okay. Exactly. Friends is just always on, and it's unoffensive and unintrusive, and it's just, That's what I'm saying. It's bland. It's just okay. And, I don't know, there's just not much to be said for that type of media, to me. Like, I want a good piece of media, whatever the media is, be it games or... Oh god, I'm out of investments. This is a disaster. Yeah, the point with those is to be background noise. There's just nothing remarkable about them. Oh yeah, I have humanity on my hotbar. That's the thing. Like, that type of thing just kind of bores me. Take Dark Souls. Dark Souls right here is a good example. People either love or hate Dark Souls. Even people who don't like Dark Souls can admit, yes, it's a good game. I just don't like it. It's not my style of game. Same way with all kinds of other stuff. A lot of Final Fantasy games I don't particularly like because I'm not a fan of JRPGs. I'm not saying they're bad games. They're actually, for the most part, excellent games. I'm sure some people would point out, oh, you know, this one was bad or whatever, but when you have 15 games in a series, some of them can be bad. That was a bad roll. But, yeah, that's the thing. I want to either love or hate a piece of media. And that's not making a comment on whether it's good or bad. It's making a comment on, I don't know. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is in this. But there is a word for it. I know there is. Oh god, the archer behind him. A lot of people take I don't like X game as I think X game is bad these days though. Yes, which is that's a big problem of it. Like, if I don't like a game, that doesn't mean it's a bad game. That just means I don't like it. Like, people aren't allowed to dislike things. Like, nowadays, which is dumb. I mean, Astral Chain. Astral Chain looks like a game with good gameplay and a cheesy, if enjoyable story. Like, a lot of people really like Astral Chain. From what I've seen of it, I don't think I'd like it. That doesn't mean it's a bad game. It just means I don't like it because, for example, the first several hours of it are extremely hand-holdy. And intrusive to the gameplay experience. I didn't particularly like Fallout 4. Like, it was okay, but I didn't particularly like it. It looked great, but there just wasn't anything special about it. Got it. I don't know. I'm not explaining my point well at all. But I guess my point is that the point of art in any form is to elicit a reaction from the consumer or the viewer. And if your piece of art, be it a movie or TV show or whatever, doesn't elicit a strong reaction, then it's probably not good art. If that makes sense. And sometimes the strong reaction is negative. That doesn't make it a bad piece of art. That, in fact, makes it a good piece of art. If someone's offended by your art or disgusted or whatever, that doesn't make it bad art. That just means it evoked the response that was intended. Think about it. The point of a lot of, like, I mean, nowadays horror movies are like a gore fest, which to me is, I mean, it's not horror, but it does elicit a reaction. It's not horror, it's like a slasher movie. But if there's nothing at this point. If it elicits that reaction, then it did its job. I would still argue it's not a horror movie, it's a slasher pick, but nowadays, I'd be happy with a completely finished game that doesn't need DLC. I mean, same. I mean, I'm fine with DLC. I need to turn this one. I think I do. I'm fine with DLC. But the point of DLC should be to add to an existing game, a finished game. And not finishing what you put out there that was incomplete. For example, DLCs to I'm playing it right now, DLCs to the Souls series. Every Souls game I ever played felt finished when I got done. However, they all have DLC that added to the experience. And that is fine. Like, I like DLC like that. Some DLC is great. However, DLC that's, oh hey, here's the last 4 hours of the game that we didn't package. Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, From Software has done very, not only with, and how they implement their DLC. It's another living part of the world that you have to figure out how to get to. That was one thing I was kind of disappointed with in a lot of the Borderlands DLC. It's just like, we added an area, here you go. You can fast travel there now. Ooh. I get, from what I heard, The Witcher 3's DLC was really well implemented as well. Whoop. Don't zap me, bro. Okay. Bethesda are notorious for terrible DLC, but I think the DLC for Skyrim was handled really well. It's not stuff that feels like it was cut. It's extra stuff. Yeah, I agree. Destiny is the best example of play to continue games. Pay to continue. Oh yeah. Like, we're like, okay, the story's just over now. Until the next DLC. Now you can continue playing. There you go. Yeah, I know what you mean. I really liked the gameplay of Destiny. Like, when Destiny 1 first came out, I played it at release and really enjoyed it. And then just stopped playing it. They just, there wasn't enough there to keep me interested. Yeah, fuck Horse Armor. It's so stupid. Like, if you want to add Horse Armor to the game, fine. Package it with a DLC that is good. Yeah, 3 megabyte unlock code, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, all these things are already here in the game. Like, the game is complete, and this other, these 3 DLCs that are 3 hours apiece, they're already there. Download this 3 megabyte code, and it will unlock the next part of the story for you. Oh, dude, I know, I'm aware. I remember that being a thing when the DLCs came out. They're like, why is the download for the DLC like 2 meg? Like, oh, because the DLC's already there. It's not DLC. It's just part of the game that I bought that was locked off until I paid them more money. Both terrible and okay. Explain. I never played the Payday games either. Like, they seemed interesting, but they're another game that seemed like it'd be interesting for about 10 minutes. I don't know why I'm picking up all these items. I'm not going to use any of them. Mimic! What are you doing, Mimic? What are you doing? Nope. Half the DLC was complete garbage you shouldn't have paid for. But when DLC was released, the content was added to the base game, and the DLC was basically just an unlock code. So, man, people that didn't have the DLC could play with people that did have it. Well, that part is good. However, yeah, if it's... I mean, DLC that is stuff that obviously should have been in the base game to have a complete game. It's just, okay, delay your game a month and finish it. I used to have screenshots of me sitting in the Protoss in Raid final room 2 weeks before release because I found a spot to clip through the wall and drop into it. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, it's already in the game. They're just not letting me access it. Dumb. Go back to the giant cell and get the Firekeeper soul. That'd probably be good. I should do that. I really don't want to do that. I'm gonna do that though. Blame Activision more than Bungie. I blame EA for popularizing the entire model. Is what I do. Generally, everything bad about games is EA's fault. That's, I mean, that's just the general consensus, right? God, I'm being shot. Oh god, no time to take a drink. Run away. Activision said, fuck off, pay up. Some of the DLC was paid for payday 2 was okay. Some of it was really good. Then you get weapon packs that were all reskinned or worse, and weapons that are already in the game. Yeah. Like, I don't know. To me, like, weapon packs and horse armor and shit like that is like, why am I paying for this? If you want to add it to the game, just do an update to the game. Unless you're going to give me new content, then why would I pay you? If DLC doesn't come with new gameplay content, then why would I buy it? Because if not, then it's not adding to the game now, is it? That's kind of the point of DLC. No thank you, Snakeman. Nope. For the longest time, there were like 2 melee weapons worth equipping. One of them was free and fine. The other was in DLC, of course. I don't know. The thing is, it's like, DLC is a lot like free-to-play. There's a good way to do it and a bad way to do it. And, I don't know. Some companies just tend to do it in a good way that people enjoy and feel good about purchasing. And some companies don't and are just out to suck all the money out of your wallet as they possibly can. And that is disappointing. I think that mentality comes from... The mentality is people joining an industry to make money, not because they enjoy what they're doing. That's the problem right there. Snakeman, why are you down here? Fuck off. Jeez. What? Oh, hello. I mean, I don't think that fixed the DLC. That didn't fix the problem. That just made it where the DLC didn't exist anymore, and you just bought the entire game all at once. Which was a problem for their loyal customers who bought it at release. So you're fucking up you're fucking over your loyal customers. It definitely fixed it. I mean, I think the problem with the DLC though is like their loyal customers who bought the game at release still got fucked. Because they could either buy the DLC or buy the Ultimate Edition and repurchase a game they already purchased. Yeah? It's kind of like Skyrim re-releases. How many more of those are we going to get before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out? Bundle that removed the cost of DLC you already had. Okay, that's good. So perhaps they learned from their egregious error. Working my way through the sockets. One at a time. Yeah, come over here. No. I don't know. You know what I would really love? I would really love it if Elder Scrolls 6 came out and was actually a complete game. Like, it was actually finished. Can you imagine? And accidentally included the full bundle. The full movie in the bundle. Nice. Do I have a homeward bound? It'd be good if I had a homeward bound. I do have a homeward bound. Homeward. Alright. More strength. I gotta get strong. Let's warp. Fire link. Upgrade my Estus flask to +5. No. I don't know. No. I'm genuinely afraid of Elder Scrolls 6. Bethesda was once my favorite game devs, but they've been taking nosedive after nosedive. True. I mean, same here. Like, I think they peaked in, like, the Oblivion Fallout 3 era. If it comes out and it's amazing, and it's not amazing, I will cry. Dude. Same. Yeah, I think they peaked around Fallout 3 and Oblivion. Because there's definitely a marked drop in quality in Skyrim and Fallout 4. Took 54% off the cost of the movie. Worth it. I missed. The stamina use. Yes, I believe. Yeah. No. While mechanically, in most ways, Skyrim and Fallout 4 were superior to Oblivion and Fallout 3. Just it was pretty obvious that they didn't take the same amount of care when crafting the story and the world. Just in the way that quests were more repetitive, they meant less. Ooh. I don't know. There's just I just couldn't give a shit about anything Preston Garvey said in Fallout 4. I don't know about you guys. But I just did not care at all. Skyrim was the same way. Bethesda got too cocky with Skyrim, and then they kept porting it to everything. Yeah, me and Tim were talking about this the other day, how there have been 16 re-releases of Skyrim at full price. Yeah. And the only one worth buying is the one for the Switch, so you can have it on mobile. And yet people keep buying it, which is why we can't have nice things. Because if all Bethesda has to do is keep re-releasing Skyrim forever, why would they ever make a new game? I mean, stop buying re-releases of the same game and maybe you'll get a new one. Look at the pretty butterfly. They make a new game to get lots of criticism. Well, I mean, they didn't used to get all the criticism that they get. There might be a reason for the criticism they're receiving. But, I don't know. I mean, I liked Skyrim when it came out. But I definitely didn't play it as much as I did Oblivion. And I didn't get as engaged with it as I did Oblivion either. I mean, That's because there was less care taken in the crafting of the world. And making quests interesting and things like that. I don't think anybody would disagree that the quests and world and NPCs were more interesting in Oblivion. More believable. Even if the voice acting was just as bad, if not worse in places. Oh my god, that right hook though. This gold boy is just not fucking around. He's not having any of my shenanigans. Yeah, get staggered. Yeah, Todd Howard admitted that after it came out and realized it was going to be a train wreck. And before that, he's like, oh yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah, he's full of shit. Yeah, anybody can go, oh yeah, I knew it was going to be bad. I was against it the whole time. After they know it was terrible. Oblivion has all kinds of environmental details like items and dead people in certain areas. Skyrim still has them, but nowhere near as many. Yes, agreed. Fallout 3 was the same way. They had a lot of environmental storytelling with certain items and certain, like a corpse placed in a certain place. Can I hit these lizards? Do I have room in this hallway? Lizards? Lizards? Damn it. I'm not going. Nah, I don't need lizards. Fuck these lizards. This developer message didn't used to exist, by the way. There were no developer messages to tell you where the hidden walkways are when Dark Souls first came out. You had to watch for the little like crystal drops. It's the only way to know where they were, or throw down prism stones. Which, I mean, if you look, it's kind of obvious. Don't mind me, butterfly. The difficulty was dumbed down, 0 out of 10. I mean, that took a lot of the difficulty out of this area. Was placing, all they did was place 2 developer messages where these walkways are. There's only 2, and I don't know, it removes a lot of the difficulty from this area. Of course, if you're playing online, then there's probably going to be messages all over those walkways anyway. But still, like a lot of people I know will do their first playthrough of a Souls game offline to make sure nothing gets spoiled by messages. So that kind of doubly spoils it, because if you see a message, you know it's a developer message and it's there for a reason. And you know it's not going to be a troll message. Which is part of the adventure, discerning what messages are trolling you and what ones aren't. I don't think I've ever seen a troll developer message. There might be some in Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 2 isn't very good. So, I don't think there have been. In later games, in Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne, I don't know that there are any developer messages outside of the tutorials. I don't think there are. Yeah, that does seem like a perfect way to fuck with people. I'd be down for it. Like very sarcastic developer messages. Huh! Get staggered. Drop some Twinkling Titanite. I need to upgrade my armor. New Game Plus is hard. Damn it! Speaking of which, anybody in the chat, how do you actually feel about the gameplay in Bethesda titles? Particularly like Skyrim and Fallout 4, the latest, or Fallout 3 and Oblivion. How do you feel about the actual gameplay? Clunky but enjoyable. It's not very in-depth, but does the job. I don't know. I feel like there are a couple tweaks that could really improve the gameplay. Because, I mean, those games, they are about story and the world, but they kind of, you know, got lazy on the story and world, as opposed to previous titles, like we were talking about. Yeah, the enemy AI is actually atrocious. And even like Skyrim. Like Dark Souls Hollows are not smart, but they are rogue scholars compared to Draugr. Dark Souls Hollows, their entire AI consists of pathfind, run at, player, kill player. And they are still far and away more intelligent than like the Draugr. Oh yeah, the enemy AI is just, yeah, Water Slasher said it, comedic. Water Slasher, I don't know if you played any Bloodborne, but the best enemy AI I've ever seen, I think, is the enemy hunters in Bloodborne. It feels like you're playing against another player. It's completely convincing. Hi, C. Come here and break this pistol. I've never got him to break the crystal. I know you can. You gonna do it? Oh! I have no curse resistance. Did you do it? You did do it. Alright. Slappy the tail. Oh god. Smushed. No joking, the first play of Bloodborne when I was offline, I ran to a hunter and I thought I got raided. I know, right? The hunters in Bloodborne are amazing. Amazingly believable. I was so proud of my one that I realized it was an NPC. I mean, even so, like, the hunter fights are some of the hardest stuff in Bloodborne. Because they are so realistic. But yeah, combat in most Bethesda games is so easily manipulated, it kind of makes it trivial. I can't remember the last time I ever ran up against something I thought was difficult in a Bethesda game. Like, as long as you have an inventory full of, like, food and stuff, there's never any challenge, because you have the power of menus. You can just pause and be at full health again, for no reason. That, I think, is the main issue with... I think that's the main issue with combat in Bethesda games, is you can just pause. I mean, the Ebony Warrior even. The Ebony Warrior is supposed to be this ungodly challenge, but... as long as you have healing shit on you, he can't kill you. When you're underleveled or your equipment is weak. Then it doesn't feel difficult. The enemies just feel like sponges. Yeah. The thing is, there's never any reason to have bad equipment or be underleveled in Bethesda games, though. Especially like Skyrim, where you can break the game in 10 minutes. Using, just like enchanting and alchemy to and get the best armor in the game 10 minutes in. Oh no, it just feels unsatisfying as far as the gameplay of the games go. Like, the world is great to explore. Even Skyrim, where, like, they didn't do as much work with the world as they did in Oblivion, it's still fun to explore. But I don't know if it's even possible to get the alchemy loop to work in the new playthrough. Yeah, it is. The alchemy loop always works. And it can work very early on. Oh, that is like... Oh, God. This does so much more damage now. I actually have to get out of here. Damn. Damn, see. You got an upgrade. Yeah, you can start alchemy pretty much. Tail, get out of the way. Don't you just tail slam me. Oh my god. Steve, why are you so much smarter in New Game Plus? The loop, I believe, just works slower if you're at a lower level. Even if it caps out, though, you can still create armor that's so strong it trivializes most of the game. Armor gun weapons. Oh, get me out of here! I think the worst thing I ever saw was in Floppy's playthrough of Oblivion. Just don't level, and the game just never gets hard. That was the best. Oh god, get up, please. Please hit him. There we go. Good. That was close. I got greedy. Oh no, the thing is, even if you don't break the game with, like, the alchemy loop, as long as you have healing items and stuff, there's just never anything that's very hard. Okay, my biggest gripe with, actually, can I? And, oh, I have way more Twinkling Titanite than I thought I had. Give it to your orc companion and it works. Thanks. Aw, yeah. Give me that armor. I need all of it. It doesn't make a difference? Giving your armor to your companion? Or what? What are you talking about? More strength. Armor caps at 567. Yeah. I think one of my biggest gripes with Skyrim was the dragons. Does anybody else feel really disappointed with the dragons? Like, for a game that's all about dragons, the dragons suck. Oh god, not dead. I want more Twinkling Titanite. Give it to me. Give me the Twinkling Titanite. No? Yeah, they are all wyverns. You're absolutely right. But, they call them dragons. Dragons were very stupid, yes. But they also scaled with your level, which is dumb. You know what doesn't scale with your level? Giants. Giants are the most dangerous thing in that game. Dragons ain't got shit on giants. Trolls are more dangerous than giants. Or more dangerous than dragons. Because while trolls do scale with your level, they scale above your level. Do dragon priests not scale with your level? If dragon priests scale with your level, then they're not as scary as giants. Give me Twinkling Titanite. I need to upgrade my armor. I need to get thick. Extremely high starting level. Do giants scale with your level? Or do they just have a very high starting level? Either way, that's how it should be. Dragons, I assume, I can only assume from playing the game, that dragons do not have a starting level, or a minimum level. Because a dragon can be like the third thing you kill in the game. Everything can scale, yeah, above their starting level. And I'm assuming the issue I'm pointing out is that dragons have a far too low starting level in Skyrim. Yeah? Yeah, that's the issue. I mean, a dragon can be, what, like, the second thing you kill in the entire game? Which, for a game about epic dragon battles, is pretty lame. Alright. Give me Titanite. There we go. We're gonna level up our armor, is what we're doing here, by the way. Farming for that Twinkling Titanite. Ow. If you don't do the custom run, you'll never see a single dragon. Yeah. This game is all about dragons and them coming back, but only if you go to Whiterun first. If you don't go to Whiterun, dragons do not exist. Oh god. These things hit so hard. Open letter to all enemies in New Game Plus. Stop hitting me so hard. I think that's the point, though, because you're the Dragonborn who's supposed to be some godly killer of dragons. I mean, okay. If you're the Dragonborn and you're this god dragon hunter, like, why are you getting wrecked by trolls in the mountains, then? I mean, that's another problem, kind of problem with the RPG aspect of that game, is there's less RPG because you're given a role to play. Like, you are the Dragonborn, this is who you are, this is your story. Like, you're given a story. You're not able to craft a story and make your own narrative, which is kind of the best part of RPGs. The roleplay part of it. Funny enough, they had to patch the Skeleton Dragon because you never did the Whiterun quest, but went and found the Skeleton Dragon, it just wouldn't spawn. Alright. Wait, how much time do I have? Can I do 4? Okay. 79 to 88. Pretty good. Alright, we got some stuff leveled up. I could go back to Firelink. Feed some stuff to Fram to maybe get a level. Depending on what I have to feed him. Let's feed Fram things. Fram, are you asleep? Wake up!
No.
Yeah. I need to feed you some items that I don't need. That yawn. Yeah, if you don't go do the Whiterun quest, where they're like, there's a dragon, go deal with it, and that's like the first dragon you kill, then just no dragons ever spawn in the game.
I am pleased.
There's just no dragons. Let's feed this guy some stuff. Yeah, it is all completely dependent upon you doing that quest. I mean, that's part of the problem with Skyrim, and part of the problem with newer Bethesda games in general. The world revolves around you. And that just, it feels unbelievable and lame. Yeah, at least then it was. It absolutely was.
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
Random encounters and burial sites, not every dragon in the game. I'm thinking, what dragons are not random encounters of the game? Like, there's very few dragons that are not random encounters, is there not? How much do I need to level up? 10,000 souls! The one in the college quest line? Okay. What about the one in Blackreach? Oh, that was the or was that the skeletal dragon? Soul of a hero. Surely that'll get me 10. Should be exactly right. No! 200 more. Alright. It's gonna be 200? Yeah. You need to find the one in Blackreach. Oh yeah. So you would have had to do the first one. Okay. It's been a long time since I played any Skyrim. Okay. We can warp to Dark Tomb. We can see about going to the Painted World now. Alright. To the Painted World. To probably die of being toxic a lot. I wonder... Will this connect over there when this comes down? I don't think it will. Ah, yes it does. Sweet. An alternative could have been to enable the dragons after a certain amount of days have passed, or you've reached a certain level. Then you would have some new dialogue about dragons coming back to match when you eventually go to Whiterun. Yeah, exactly. Ways... that is a good way that they could have done that. Why just leave this one area open for people to fall off? But yeah, that would have been an intelligent way to do it, is base... That would have changed the game in such a positive way in so many ways. Just implementing a time system, a calendar, that events would happen with or without you. That would have improved the game immeasurably. That was the problem with Skyrim and Fallout 4, was that the entire world revolves around you. Yeah, or do I do cap out archery, get the crossbow, and start that mission, and one-shot the starter dragon? Yeah. I don't know, there's just a lot of ways to, like, trivialize the game that don't feel very fun. Like, it's one of those things that, like, oh yeah, I made the one-shot bow, the one-shot's everything in the game. Okay, I've done that. What do I do now? Like, once you've done it and you play with it for 10 minutes, you're like, alright, now what? I don't think I can... I don't think I can leave. Yeah, cut off. Yeah, you have to super restrict yourself to actually make Skyrim a game or install mods to make it. But that comes back to the issue of Bethesda putting out games that aren't finished. If you have to use a mod for the game to be enjoyable, then they fucked up. I mean, mods can absolutely add to games, but if you need them to make the game enjoyable, challenging, if it's supposed to be challenging, then the creator is kind of, what's the fastest way to do this here? Campfire mode to live wherever you want. Yeah. No. What's up here? Do I actually want this? Come on, bird people. Yeah, I see you over there. Yeah, here they come. Nope. Don't want to deal with that. No, bird people. Where am I? Hello. Holy shit. I didn't think you could fit through that window. You have a lot of health. Why do you have so much health? No. I'm dead. Note to self, can't roll grabs. Frostfall and a few mods that make money more scarce and important, and suddenly it's a whole different game. You suddenly have to plan out your moves ahead of time and figure out how to best spend your time in a certain area and when to move on. Yeah, like, you know, a game. It's like you have to put some thought into what you're doing. Like a game. One of the made pelts have different tiers. Higher tier, higher price. Yeah. I mean, we could honestly do a 12-hour stream just about Skyrim mods. Like, I did a bunch of Skyrim modding back when I was playing on Skyrim. The thing that killed Skyrim for me completely was actually my first playthrough of Dark Souls. Because I played through Dark Souls and was like, oh, like I couldn't enjoy Skyrim after playing Dark Souls. Don't toxic me. I don't think you can kill me without being toxic. Need to do another Skyrim stream at some point. If I played Skyrim again, I would have to heavily mod it. 'Cause I don't know, or maybe I should just play vanilla again and see if it's as kind of, I don't know, in the end boring. Because I remember, like, your first playthrough of Skyrim is like, oh, this is awesome, it's so great. And then you beat it once and you're like, oh, this is... I don't know if it was like that for you guys, but it was for me. I cannot remember the fastest path. Change world map. Can't fast travel. Can't set the name. Set names location. Can't see the name. Yeah, actually, removing fast travel from Skyrim changes the game completely. You can't just be teleporting all over the place, like, whenever you feel like it. Which is actually a good thing. There's... toxic. I don't know. For a slow, what is supposed to be immersive roleplay experience like Skyrim, fast travel is very immersion breaking. Come on, Durgan. Give me the shield. Not even me. I am. Yeah, that's like the... It didn't take me long in my first playthrough to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk everywhere. Because, yeah, it's... I don't know, it's just more fun that way. You see more of the world. You actually... There are more challenges in your way. You could extend your playthrough so you can play longer. Whoop. Oh my god. Get out of here. Torch bitch. Now I'm toxic. Okay. Yeah. And like fast traveling by cart though is immersive. That's part of the world. Fast traveling by just clicking a place on the map. But yeah, paying for a cart ride? Yeah, that's immersive. The beginning cinematic was kind of a problem for Skyrim as well. It's one of those things like I've seen it once, I never want to see it again. What? What? It's a bite. I was not aware that he had a bite attack. This is used. Why do you have so much health, Drag? That's the best mod I've ever had with backpacks in Skyrim. Such a small thing, but you love it. I don't know, just something to limit your inventory space in Skyrim would make a lot of sense. I mean, I know there's carry weight, but even the carry weight is kind of insane. The Fallout 3 opening bores you to death? Yeah, that's another one. That, like, once you've done it once, like, the first time I played it, I was like, oh, this is cool. And then on my second playthrough, I was like, oh, I don't want to do this again. Yeah. Skyrim, Fallout 3 both had the same issue. And Fallout 4 as well. The beginning is cool the first time you play it for roleplay reasons. And then after that, I never want to see it again. Shot in the back. Oh, I've been shot in my ankles.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If
I
thou
misstepped?
seekest
Do I
thine
need to murder you?
desires shall be requited not.
I need to murder you. I mean, this is a Dark Souls playthrough. We gotta kill all the bosses, right? Whoop. I missed. One hit with KO. Whoop. Oh, I didn't get daggers.
From thee, Why
Damn it.
dost thee hurry toward thine death?
I don't know. That's a good question. Why do I hurry towards my death? Yes. Oh, she has poise. Oh my god, if she poisons, I die. Like, actually. There you are. Do it! Ow. I survived the bleed. I don't know what that does, but I'm gonna assume. I don't think I've ever been hit by it. Get staggered. Ow. Whoa. I could not cut her tail. I've been trying. I can't do it. Oblivion's opening, by comparison, is, oh look, you're a prisoner. Oh look, the Emperor's dead. I saw something in you. Go do stuff, I guess. Yeah. At least there is more action in that one, and it's kind of short. It's relatively short and sweet compared to the others. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's at least short enough that it's not horrible to play through a second time. And there's action in it. Like, whereas Skyrim's opening is just fucking boring. Like, it's good for the roleplay aspect, like I said, the first time you play. And then after that, it's just like, I don't want to see this again. I've seen this before. I mean, does running around the town, hiding from the dragon count? I say eh. The cart rides. The thing is, the cart ride takes as much time as the entirety of the rest of the intro. The cart ride and execution, which is also boring, you're just sitting there watching. The cart ride and the execution takes longer than the escape from Elden. Oblivion, prisoner. Skyrim, prisoner. Fallout 3, trapped in a vault. Dishonored, prisoner. Fallout 4, trapped in a vault and frozen. Yeah. Bethesda, change it up, please. Not every RPG main character has to be a prisoner of some kind. Level 100, get hyped. Morrowind, also prisoner. I would like to know what, if any, Bethesda games start out with you not being a prisoner. Well, we've done the Painted World. New Londo? God, New Game Plus. Four Kings is going to be New Game Plus Nito. Oh, that's going to be rough. Doom, not a prisoner. Well, Doom, yeah, because you're locked in your tomb, right? And you're chained down. You're a prisoner. No, you're a prisoner in the 2016 Doom. You are chained to a table being, like, experimented on and studied. And you have been entombed for however many millennia. I think that counts as prisoner. First quest in arena. Escape from prison. Brink was horrible. I love it. Did anybody ever play Unreal? The original Unreal. It's not a Bethesda game, but you start out as a prisoner. It's actually part of a prison ship. I don't remember why. Where are the transient persons? Are they here? Person. Are I and Galaxy still planning on playing Borderlands 3? I don't know. Like, just because she's working now, we're not really able to do all-night streams on Saturdays anymore. However, if I get the money to buy Borderlands 3, and she has the money to buy Borderlands 3, maybe we will at some point. We tried to start a playthrough of Baldur's Gate and Divinity Original Sin 2, but Galaxy got immediately blitzed and was unable to play. So we might try to start those again at some point. Daggerfall isn't explicitly a prisoner. The ship you're on is shipwrecked and you swim to a cave. The entrance get hit by a mudslide, so you leave through the first dungeon. But why are you on the ship? Were you a prisoner on the ship? I bet you were. I bet it was a prison ship. What? Hit the ghost, please. Hit the ghost again. There you go. Whoop. I already get the... I already got the... Fire keeper still that. And there's no... Ball. Yeah, are you a prisoner on the ship? I bet you are. Bet you that's a prison ship. Whoop. Fucking these ghosts right up. I don't know how the old Wolfenstein begins. I would assume that it does. I'm kind of betting that it does. Get swiped! Ow. Oh god, there's way more ghosts here than I remember. Stop. And swing. There we go. Get swung. Trying to figure out how maybe you were a prisoner before you got sent. Alright guys, we are 2 hours in. I am going to chill out over here. I'm going to take a pee break. Maybe get some more water. So I'll be right back in just a couple minutes. No, good night, Dragon King. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to take a quick break. And then when we get back, we will have more Dark Souls action. Alright, we're back. Let's see here. We got more water. Yeah? We gotta keep it chill. We don't want to get too hype up in here. A nice relaxing night. You know, Dark Souls, very relaxing game. Like, I'm gonna keep it chill. How you doing tonight, Little Too Mad? Good day to you, sir. fight some spooky ghosts. That's what we're gonna do. These ghosts really need to drop more curses. Nope. 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 Don't get knocked off the benchmarks. Smoosh. Spoopy ghosts. Yep, we fight the spoopy ghosts. Why do you ask, Tina? I have not tried shooting, as a matter of fact. I think they may be more resilient than the ghosts. It's just a guess. Oh. No, it's not the DLC. This is just new Londo. Most people just kind of run through the ghosts as quickly as possible, though. So, I'm not surprised that you don't do it. A lot of people get to this point in the game and they're just like, no! And just go running through as fast as they can. Just removed them from my mind. I didn't want them there. Especially this next part. It's the ghost house. Okay, get up the ladder. So in that room we just left, there are about 40,000 ghosts. Well, we need to talk to this man. Oh shit, we gotta go deal with Sif before we can do this.
This is a surprise. I get few visitors. Save for ghosts, you have.
I do have the Lord Vessel. Thank you for the key. However, I can't use the key because I have to deal with Sif first. Wait, what? What do you sell? More transient persons. And resistors. Okay. Emma doesn't actually sleep, she's actually a robot. Tim is either a robot or just one of my demons. Either way, she doesn't need to sleep. She hasn't slept in centuries. Platforming! Tim operates best without sleep. Ghosts, why do you block my way? Tell me why. Alright. We're fine, we're fine. We're fine. We're definitely gonna make it down here. And not die to ghosts. We did it! Onion Knight has succeeded. Alright. Now, of course, I can't actually proceed in this area, though. That's the thing. Because I don't have Covenant of Arcades. So, yes, go right ahead and get it. Is it technically fall? When does fall begin? Like officially. That was an awkward death. It's fine though. I don't have the Covenant of Artorias yet, so I can't actually proceed in that area. I forgot. So I need to go up here to Dark Root a Sif. I need to either... Oh, man, I need to kill the Hydra, too. If I kill the Hydra, then I can proceed to Sif through the cats. But if I can't kill the Hydra, then I need 20,000 souls to give the Ombre for the crest. No, I did not kill the Hydra the other day. The Hydra defeated me. We're in August Valhar. Let's insert another name here. Any of those names. All of those names. Hopefully I can kill the Hydra now. I've leveled up a bit. Hopefully I can actually kill the Hydra. The issue we were having with the Hydra last time was that essentially I have a really wimpy shield. I have a wimpy shield and I'm mid-rolling. So everything is bad. Hopefully just in the fact that I have more health now, maybe it'll go better. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, and it's New Game Plus. It's another issue we've been having. I don't know, maybe for these cosplay builds, I need to just set them, like, at lower levels? Jamidi! With the raid. Thank you, Jamidi. How was your stream? And Galena is coming with the raid. Oh my goodness. How was your stream? Was it good? And thank you for the raid. My sweetest of boys. We're gonna go get killed by a Hydra. That's what we're gonna do right now. Galena showed you the way? Really? How did Galena show you the way? I'm curious now. Jimmy the bot boy is here. True bot boy. You doing more Borderlands 3, Jimmy? Insert your period of time here. Yeah, because I think it's still night for me and Jimmy. I think it's morning for everybody else. Actually, it might be afternoon for Galena. Calling out references to pop culture in Borderlands 3. Told you something that killed you, but was extremely funny. Alright, alright. Is it today? Yes. For me, it's today. For you, Galena, and maybe a little too mad, it's tomorrow. For Galena, it might be... Yeah, it's tomorrow afternoon for Galena. When is today? That's a good question. Galena comes to us from the future. Not far enough to be, like, useful, but it's the future. 10 enemies tomorrow night, early in the morning. So it's tomorrow morning, is what you're saying. Because it's 4 and 5 a.m. for you guys, right? What is time? That is a good question. Jiminy, do you know what time is? I don't think I do anymore. Time to die. Yeah, probably. Probably gonna die to this Hydra again. This Hydra dick. Yeah. Yeah, Hydra. Kill the golems for me. Hydra, please. Kill Golem. You. And for some reason, I am unable to roll these. I don't know, maybe it's because... I assume it's because I'm mid-rolling. That I can't roll. But I can, and it's a real problem. Ah! Alright. Alright, you big bitch. Whoop. Alright, 2 hits. Hell yeah. That's good, that's good. Don't do that. Oh. Cut it out. Alright. Rolling does nothing. We have bad time crossovers and tiredness. Alright. I may have to remove my armor to kill the Hydra. Hurry, Jamidi! Hurry, you're gonna miss it. I don't know what you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss me dying. Kid. I may have to remove Onion Bro's armor to kill the Hydra. I think I'm actually too slow. Fall down there. So, Galena, how are things going? I haven't seen you in a while. Are you still, super crazy busy with school? What is this? You were here yesterday. You said like 2 things yesterday. If I remember right, weren't you here for like 3 seconds? You said you sent like 3 messages and I never saw you again. Isn't that what happened yesterday, Galena? Yesterday or tomorrow yesterday? Last week yesterday. 5 days after last week. It's alright, Galena. I appreciate the lurking. I appreciate the lurking. And yeah, yesterday you didn't say anything about you threw some emotes. Didn't say anything about how you're doing. You didn't tell me if Sithari still loved me or not. Collecting parts for your own PC build. Cool, cool. Are you kind of buying it here and there, or are you just like, are you just saving up as you go? Or are you like, are you slowly stealing parts from other people's computers and hoping they don't notice? Like, are you just being a PC pirate? Stealing everyone else's parts? Just slowly? Collecting them? Alright, we made it past. Oh. Okay, I'm here. Too early. I can't see anything. Missed. Waiting for delivery? Nice. No! God. So it is possible to roll these. Bad at it, maybe. I hit something. I can't see. Alright. No. Why? Sit. No, he's too far away. Oh, I got it. Might take a while. Especially if I keep missing. Alright, less heads means less dangerous. Give me that head. Nope. I missed. I missed it. What am I gonna do? Don't. That's scary. Whoop. I think it does. I think it does, Tenna. I say it does massively. I'm too slow to do this. No! God. This is painful. I'm painfully slow. Yes! Go. I think it has enough health, but I can't. I'm gonna have to pop all the heads and kill it, though, which is annoying. However, it doesn't seem to be able to hit me right now. Is it good? No! Motherfucker. Whoop. I can't hit anything despite the enormous reach of this weekend. I can't hit anything. Get him. Oh my god. It's too slow. It's the actual worst. Oh my god. This is painful. Whoop. She removed the poo emote? What did it get replaced with? Oh my god. I hate this. This is so bad. Thank god. I get it. Yes. Okay. That's good. That's progress. Whoop. Whoop. Damn it. My lack of stamina is also a problem. Damn! This is the most difficult Hydra fight there is ever. Three heads left. Don't spit at me. Doing. Whoop. Whoop. Poke it. Yes. Alright. Two heads. Two heads remaining. Where did they go? One goes back here. I might be able to roll and get it. Did I get it? Yeah, I think I hit it. Oh god, it's so far away. Why? Poke him. Yes. Poked. Get poked! One left. I'm never going to be able to get this last head. It's super awkward. Like, see that? Why would you go over there? Oh god. It's going to be a nightmare. Maybe if I go over here, he'll swing more this way. Oh, his head was close there. Maybe he did it on his way back up. Ooh. Oh, I think that's the play. Let's try to get it on its way back. Whoop. Without falling off the edge. Whoop. Oh, it's so close. I don't want to fall off the edge, though. If I fall off the edge, I'll cry. try emit force. I'm gonna try to emit force inside here. Yes! There we go. Hell yeah! Free aiming the miracles for the win. We did it. Woo! Get hype. God. Finally. That means if we go back up to the Grand Archives, the Duke's Archives, we can get the pendant and go to the DLC eventually. There's so much hype in the chat. I'm so happy. Oh, I have to free Dusk, which means we are going to do this. I'm going to save and quit. Jim Jam, the Flim Flam Man. All right, another thing. Seven Head's dead. It's probably time for bed. Timma, it's never time for bed. Another question. Now that we've got some people in here, do we want to continue with the Dark Souls cosplay builds? If so, I have some ready. If we do want to, and if so, what is a cosplay build that you would like to see? Anybody who has a preference. And would you like to see more of these? Something to think about. Maybe we'll do more later. Let me know. You can wield the shit gun? Oh, hell yeah. Why would you ever use anything else? Does it fire poop? Tell me it does. Jiminy has the tightest emote game on Twitch. Ain't nobody can. Oh my. That damage though. If you're not invading. I almost never do any online play for Dark Souls. We will, however. Whoop. Maybe that's what we'll do with one of these cosplay builds. We'll put it at what's the normal like PvP level for Dark Souls? It's like 120. Is that right? And maybe I'll do that with. Maybe I'll make some PvP
So,
cosplay builds.
it is thou who rescued
I don't know. What would be a good PvP cosplay invasion build?
Then I
What would be a funny one to watch? A little too mad. Tell me. Tell me what would tickle your fancy. $50's the current max level for Borderlands 3? Nice. What's the name? I don't know, that's... The one that tricks you? Patches? Just do a Patches cosplay? Just invade people like crazy? I could do that. He uses a spear and a great shield, right? Help and do a mimic. Yeah, that's true. I could leave... I could leave, white soapstones, or white summon signs, and then just leave people to mimics, like, some sort of madman. I have a hunger gun. Alright, let's, we don't need this anymore. We're gonna go buy the festival goods. Jiminy, you sweet boy. You're the cutest. Yeah, another cosplay invasion build would be pretty funny is Smo. Invade people as Smo. That would be fun. How dare you? Invading cosplay when the first time the other characters appear. What do you mean by that, little too mad? Clarify. Also, there's 8 people in the chat. I'm going to try to click this button and see what happens. Aha, Professor Kittens is in here, and Acidic Ooze is in here. Fucking creeping. I see you there. And Based Kaz. Well, there you go. Now you have it. You can give it to another loot chest if you like. Now you got it back. Keep it. Oh no. I'll turn on the loot chest another time as well. I am calling out the lurkers. I see you. I see you guys. Nah, lurkers lurk away. Enjoy your lurking. Thank you for being here. Alright. I don't know. I never used a gift chest before, so there we go. First time gift chest has been used.
Well,
do I have? I do have alert command. You made me alert command. Yeah. Do I have any? I'd like to reinforce. I don't have any.
don't get yourself killed.
I'm not. Told you invalid code. IDK, man. IDK. I have no idea how this works. All I know is that I turned it on, stuff went in there, and it's been distributed. Just distributed. Where do I want to go? Do I want to do the DLC, or do I want to go to Civ? I probably want to go do Civ first. Civ time. Can't put it off any longer. I know, right? A little too mad. The Sith fight is also the only fight that gets slower as it goes on. Like all the other fights, like phase 2, you know, they get faster and stronger, whatever. Sith gets like weaker and limpy. Oh, it's so sad. What are you about, Tema? Well, there you go. Don't make fun of people's choice of gaming platform. Everybody needs to game in their own way. And everybody needs, you know, some people can't afford to build PCs. You know? Some people like console exclusives. And that's fine. Yeah, but hardware is meaningless on a console, though, Water Slasher. I mean, statistically, they're both using, you know, GPUs from 6 years ago. MIDI is a legend. Says stuff about Twitch Prime being step, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I got nothing. The thing is, like, it doesn't matter, like, which console has the most powerful hardware, because games built for those consoles, like, I don't know, because it can be built to be compatible with the hardware, the console can run, like, higher graphics applications a lot better, smoother, because they're built for that console, whereas a PC has to work with everything. You think you did the thing? Did it? I don't know. Does Xbox have any good exclusives? I'm not aware of that, actually. That's kind of my only reason for having any consoles is for exclusives. Yeah, Gears of War. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it, Magic. He was quicker than that one. Yeah, bad timing. Halo and Gears of War. Yeah, that's kind of the only exclusive Xbox has going for it, doesn't it? Forza, the Forza series. Which, I don't know about the later titles, but some of the older ones were really good. I played a lot of Forza 3 or 4. Get smushed. Get re-smushed. You can't deal with this reach! Ow. No, the magic! Yeah, one title is definitely not enough. I played a lot of Halo back in the day, and I played the first few Gears of War games. And I played a lot of Forza. Oh shit. Get smushed. Ooh, you almost got away. Bad idea taking out the knife. Yep, there you go. Smushed. I mean, PS4 had Bloodborne and God of War, and honestly, when I bought my PS4, I bought it for Bloodborne, and didn't play anything else on it for a long time, and I was not upset about it. Like, Bloodborne is a reason to buy a console for me. I need to play Persona. I haven't played any Persona games, but I hear such good things about them. I mean, PSN and Xbox Live are both, I don't know, just having to pay for online access sucks. Like, you're already paying for an internet connection, you're already paying for a console, you're already paying for a game. Why do I have to pay a subscription to play my games online? That sucks. Me neither the 4%, I completely suck at 4% of 5. Yes, Switch is the same. Is Switch the same? You have to pay for an online subscription to play anything online? That's so stupid that that's kind of the norm. I don't know. If the PS5 has nothing that clicks, I'm not getting another console from them.
And here.
I mean, I didn't get a PS4 for a long time. I didn't get it until Bloodborne came out. And I essentially bought my PS4 only for Bloodborne. And if Bloodborne 2 comes out, I'll buy a PS5. Probably get a refurbished one from GameStop or something for cheap. Alright, what is the actual path? I don't need the enchanted ember. For Final Fantasy 15. I don't know, I never got into the Final Fantasy games. I don't know, I never played a lot of JRPGs in general. Let's see if we can. The way they usually buying subscriptions, throwing free games. Yeah. Like, that's one thing that which is why I was alright with having PS Plus for a while, because it came with free games every month. And I was like, okay, usually they have a pretty decent free game that's at least interesting and it's going to give me, that I'll put a little playtime in. And it was worth it, but yes, absolutely, that should be an incentive. Their service should, I don't know, especially if you're, I don't know, there's no reason to have to pay extra to play a game online that has an online component. There's just no excuse, honestly. If a game is sold with an online component, there's no excuse for charging extra to be able to use that online component. Oh my god, Sif is so strong. Sif, why? Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, I'm out of Estus. This is a disaster. And I took humanity off my hotbar because I'm dumb. Sif is so much stronger in New Game Plus. being slow has really been hard on me in this playthrough. There we go. We're doing something now. Whoop! Oh, that's real bad. No, we're just gonna do it. Shit. The sweet big pupper. He killed me. I can't remember the last time I died to Sif. Sif is so much stronger in New Game Plus, guys. Like, so much stronger. Yeah, today. Yeah, it is yesterday for me. You're right. I mean, it doesn't matter. The Twitch, it's Twitch Prime loot that people weren't going to use anyway. Do a giveaway on my channel? Give away what? I have nothing to give away. I am a poor boy. Give away my bathwater. Oh, okay. I don't think any more much me plays Dauntless. Or would care for Prime Loot. Yeah, I think that's kind of the point of the community gift chest is so few people use Prime Loot. Like, let's just give it let people give it away. Alright. Sif, stop hopping around. Eh. Alright, get places. In the nose. What are you doing? Stop backing up! Stop backing up! Rat. The roll attack on this weapon is a poke. Poke is not very good with this one. Nope. What? And this. Sif, please, hold still. Sif, this is for your own good, I promise. No. Yep. There we go. Hit his ankles. 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 Whoop. Oh. Damn. Whoop. Get limpy. Quit hopping around. It takes a lot longer to get limpy in New Game Plus, I'll tell you that much. There we go. Oh, he falls over the flop. Oh, I feel so bad. Sorry, Sif. Poor pupper. Timma, what do you have, I know, Kaz, I'm a monster. I'm terrible. I hate me. Timma, what did you have a world record in? Alpha Protocol? When are we gonna see you at a GDQ demo? Am I getting a apply to a GDQ? Alright. Actually, I'm gonna... Hold on. Here's a UI scale on this. Yeah. God, that's how big the UI was originally. It's huge. Alright. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, anyway. It's a UI for ants? It is. Actually, with the UI turned all the way down, I can see it fine. It's probably a little small for you guys, though. We're done. Oh. It's a UI for ants. More strength. 0.65 is way too small. Really? Yeah, that's tiny for you guys. Oh god, hiccup. I can actually see that fine. I can go to the Four Kings now. So I'm betting the Four Kings will fuck me up real bad. If I had to guess. We can try it. We can work our way. New Londo. Oh, New Londo. So painfully terrible. Or we could go to Demon Kings. Yeah, a little too mad. Most of my viewer base is other streamers. Like, a little too mad. Most people that view my stream are other streamers. Other streamers enjoy watching me, sort of, I guess. Most other people don't, though. It's the voice, is that what it is? That's what brings the people here. You have to start doing ASMR. It's all about the chill. We gotta be chill. This is a place for people to come and relax. I mean, you get enough stress in the real world. What's interesting when you think about it, guys? The fact that 90% of my audience is streamers. I have more transient curses. I don't think I need them. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I think I was actually talking to Ploppy about it. Because Ploppy and I, there for a little while, had about the same viewer count. But, like, all my viewers were other streamers. Ow. Ow, ow. Ghost, ghost. You realize that you talk too much and too intensely? Really? Were you a little too mad? I'll never do that again. You're the opposite of me. You're the anti-Moko. There's a fog wall in here. It's something behind it, but I can't remember what it is. I'm not sure what the age of most of my viewers is. Don't have me, Dark Wraith. I see you there. I'm not fighting you on this bridge. You ruined the media for everyone? Because you're too loud? Is that why? Wait, because of your age. What? What does that even mean? Jumity's 12, so, you know. Keep your goddamn cursing to a minimum. Oh, media is Italian for average. Gotcha. A little too mad. Jumity is not actually 12. You can curse all you want. There you go. Let it all out. You gotta let those demons out. You get your baited. This is what Jumity does. Jumity is the debater. This is not the right way. Yeah, this is how we get to Valley of the Brains. This is not what we don't want to do this way. What effect? The Dark Wraith shield? Yeah, nobody can ever be mad at Jumity. Jumity's such a sweet boy. Oh, you're used to the Dark Wraith in 3. Yeah, the Dark Hand shield is like more reddish in Dark Wraith 3. Ah, there you are. Wait, there are ghosts. Why not? Nose it. Ah, it's the nose while we're safe. Okay. What? Put that spear back in your mouth. Disgusting. What are you doing? I know you can attack me down here. Okay. Stop spitting out skulls! You bitch! Alright, alright. There's not actually anything in here we need. We don't actually need to kill any Dark Wraiths. Because normally we just kill Dark Wraiths to farm Titanite chunks. But the only upgrade materials we need are for our armor, which is Twinkling. Ah, the kicks. Kick me. Gray just comes in with the schlong immediately. I mean, enough is relative, Gray. Don't You dick. Just waiting on the other side. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. Just waiting on the other side of the dog gate like an asshole. Yeah, exactly, Galena. It's how you use it. It's what makes it relative. How's it going tonight, Gray? How you doing? This is not the way that I want to go. Not where I want to be. I want to be where the people are. I want to be where the boss is. This is not in this direction. That combo. Don't kick me. Darkness is so dangerous. They're so fast. As sensitive. I wish I was charming like Moko and sensitive like Face Cats. Well, thank you, Lucky. Oh, Gray, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Thank you for gracing us with your schlong anyway, Gray. Where am I? Is this? Oh god, ghost. Oh wait. Yeah, I know what this is. That's good to hear, Gray. I'm glad that you're doing well with everything. Where am I going? Where am I? How do I... What even is this area? Ghost? 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 No? You used to live above a funeral, huh? Where am I going and what am I doing? I just don't know anymore. I think this is where the very large area is that we don't need. Excuse me. While I make a lot of noise. Alright. Okay, so this is the wrong building. This is not the building I want. It's the other building. Right? There's a building up this way. Yes. And this one does have ghosts. Pretty certain. As well as that guy. Yep, there's ghosts. And 2 dark gates. It's not what we want. Too many dark gates. But they don't use their shield. Shit. The combos. Gray, I also had chicken. Also had chicken. Little Mad's going to eat some brains. I'll wait for you, little Mad. Don't worry. I'll be here. I mean, I'll turn my desk around. You guys won't be able to tell. Well, you will be able to tell because the green screen's on the side, but... Alright. I really think this fight's not going to go well. Also, I'm going to put the screen on so I don't forget. Just drop to my death there. I feel like maybe I should fight, oh god, the giant blob at least once. Like, go through this area properly once and kill the giant blob because it doesn't respawn. Depends what you mean by outside. Like, give me some details. Generally, no, not a good idea unless it's shielded somehow. Like, what are you trying to do here? Out a window into another window? I would shield it somehow. Be it with some of that, like, whatever the weather coating, like, shrink wrap stuff is for cables. But, I mean, it should be fine otherwise. You just don't want it to be, like, damaged and then short out a router or something by being struck by lightning or whatever. Yeah, or damaged by birds or whatever and losing connection. Like, the biggest danger is just the cable being damaged and you losing connection. Chances are it won't hurt anything because it doesn't actually carry any, like, as far as power goes. But Ethernet cables are not built for the ground outside. Oh my god. You see a bird perching on the line. This won't be worth it. Agreed. We need a bird perching on that Ethernet. But yeah, as long as it's shielded properly, where it doesn't get damaged by the elements, then it's fine. Like, I mean, even if you just ran, like, a piece of PVC pipe or something and ran it through it, that'd be enough to shield it. If you're running it to a different building, it would actually be better to bury it. Alright, we're not gonna get hit by these ghosts this time. Yeah. Perfect. Flawless. Okay. We're also not gonna be killed by these dark ghosts this time. Like a scrub. So New Game Plus dark ghosts is super strong. Come to find out. What's up, Jacoby? What's going on, baby? crates. Hello. Yeah, you see me. Come on. Just you, please. Maybe? Okay, there we go. Ah, shit, I got ghosts. Oh my god, so many ghosts. Ghosts are... What are you doing? His hair's going wild. Just shoot the ghosts. Duh. Works in every game. They do so much. I feel like those working are going to do such an absurd amount of damage. It's going to be like impossible. Just shoot the ghosts. Duh. It's a well-documented fact that ghosts are incredibly susceptible to night bullets. No. Bad ghosts. It's a well-documented fact that these ghosts are impervious to everything unless you're cursed. So... Also, I don't have a gun. If I had a gun, I would gladly shoot ghosts. If only. If only it were that easy. Stop doing so much damage. Sorry. Let's transient curse and deal with these ghosts. These dickhead ghosts. Come on, ghosts. There we go. Don't get stuck. Ghosts dealt with. Alright. You're all that's left, right? Blah. Don't puke on me. Blah. 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 Yeah, Galena, why are you running it out a window? And not just, like, into the next room? Why out the window? Why am I taking damage? Is this goo on me? How do I get this goo off? I don't think I've ever been hit by this. What is this? Okay, it's over. You sometimes take the PS4 and TV outside and play there while leaving? Nice. That actually sounds awesome. Are these ghosts gonna come down? No? Do these ghosts not give a shit? You just don't want to drill through the wall? I mean, you drill a tiny little hole. Just big enough for the, just big enough for the cable. That's obviously the reason America doesn't have stricter gun control. They just have a huge ghost problem. That's absolutely right. We don't, like, it's one of the best kept secrets in the world, actually. That's why we don't have more gun control. It's just the ghosts. They're fucking everywhere. If it wasn't for all the ghosts, I mean, we wouldn't need the guns. We just happily be like, alright, we don't need these. But no. There's just so many ghosts. I should have become human for this. Because I summoned Beatrice for the butterfly. I could have got Beatrice for this. No follow-up? house living in America with all the damn guns around, you never actually see guns. Honestly, you literally just never actually see guns. It's way overblown and overhyped. Like people expect like every house to have a gun in it, and people to be like, carrying guns on the street. That's just not how it is. Like, I own a gun that I target shoot with every now and then for fun, but I don't carry a gun. I don't know anybody who carries a gun. I mean, I own a gun for target shooting and for ghosts, but aside from that, you gotta have it for the ghosts, though. That is true. Ghosts are just fucking everywhere. Is there a shorter run back to this boss? Is there a bonfire out there? No. There's a way to drop down here, though, right? So I'm gonna have to do this run again. No? Is there not? Is there not a way to drop down to this platform? I thought there was. I shot a shotgun for the first time recently and it made me feel like crying for some reason. What? Why? Two of my friends got held at gunpoint at one point. That was before the current issue. I have one friend who went to tons of classes and has been for 2 years. She finally got her unlimited pistol permit. And in New York State, that's hard. Yeah, that's true. I have conversely, a carry permit in my state is extremely easy to get, and I have one. Like, literally, all you have to do is go get fingerprinted and prove that you're not a felon. Yeah, Galena, was it just like the event of like all the noise and like just kind of the violence of the shot all at once, or what? Essentially, yeah, I have concealed carry as well. Concealed carry is actually very easy to get where I am. Just the shock of it, yeah. And like the first time firing a gun, it is kind of shocking. Like that's the thing. In some states, it's like you have to do like years of classes and whatever to get a permit to carry a gun. And in some states, like mine, you just go down to the police station, get fingerprinted, and they check to make sure you're not a felon. And they're like, "All right, there you go." Only time I ever shot a gun was at a shooting range. God, this is not gonna go well, but here we go. 4 Kings. The Abyss. Alright, the shield is going to do nothing here, so just put that away. No, why would you do this? God, my depth perception here. Just depth perception. So much health. Why? Have less health, hopefully. I don't think I've ever seen that. Weird. Poise is good. I like that I have poise. A second one just popped up before I killed the first. That's bad. It's very bad. Don't explode! No! I normally, because I'm in a new game and not Game Plus, I normally kill them fast enough. I think that's the I get this one killed, I would be very happy. Yes. Okay, where's the other? Where's the other? Is there more than one? Okay, there's just... Oh my god, I knew that. Oh, oh shit, there's nothing right there. Oh, this is strenuous. Why can I not roll? Ah shit, crap. Out of Estus, time for you. I don't know. I think part of the reason is America, the size of America and the population and how many guns there are already out there. Plus the right to bear arms is part of the Constitution. But there's so many guns out there already. You're never going to get rid of all of them. You just aren't. There's too many people here. The country's too big. If you ban guns, like, for one, most people who have guns aren't going to turn them in. And two, there are just so many out there that you're never going to get them all. It's, I mean, banning guns would kind of be like the war on drugs in America. It just doesn't work. War on drugs was an utter failure all around. And banning guns would pretty much go exactly the same way. Yeah, that's another thing that makes no sense. Yeah, certain types of knives and things are illegal, but if you want to buy a gun, just go buy a gun. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, we're human. When I looked at this, I found out the guns in the UK were collected when they were banned more heavily. But the difference is the UK is tiny compared to the US. Exactly, the UK is tiny compared to the US. And most guns in the US aren't registered. Because even if you have your... When you first buy a gun, the gun is registered. But there's nothing illegal about just selling that gun to someone else. Like a friend or family member who wants to buy a gun. Or if you're just not using it anymore, you were target shooting and you're just not using it, you can just sell it to somebody. And then the gun is no longer registered anymore. So it would be impossible to collect all the gun. Unless you're going to break into people's houses and take them and search people's houses. Which is a whole other issue. Then you're getting into a whole privacy issue and a civil rights issue. Is this the... This is the wrong place. I have crossed state borders with guns. With no issue. I don't know what the issue is there, honestly. The thing is, unless you get randomly stopped and they want to search your vehicle, which you can just tell them, no, you can't search my vehicle, then they're not going to find it. Like, if the police stop you in the US and they say, I'd like to search your vehicle, you can just tell them no. And even if you do allow them to search your vehicle, if the gun is in a locked case, they're not allowed to look at it. So... I mean, they couldn't drive to New York with their guns because... why? Like, they were told they couldn't do that? Or they actually got searched on their way in? Because... I've been to New York, as you know, and we didn't get searched on our way in, so if a gun was in the vehicle, then what? No, there's none of that here. Any responsible gun owner would have their gun in a safe or locked away somewhere. I assume you're talking about in New York State, because the law is for New York State. Yeah. Yeah, it's just too late. There's too many out there already. You can't do anything about it. That's the big thing right there. You can only do it if your population, if most of the people in your population, and including the ones who own guns, want to do it. Because if you just ban guns, if you pass that legislation, then are you going to send people around to every house in the country to search it for guns? Yeah, and people would just hide their guns. Exactly. Unless you're going to have government officials go into every house and search the house and forcibly take the guns, forcibly take property from people, then how are you going to enforce it? Yeah, that's the thing. There are nuts that would, if you come into their house and try to take anything because you say it's illegal, they will shoot you if you enter their house. I mean, those people are nuts, but yeah, I don't know. Your population as a whole has to be on board if you want it to happen, and the population is not on board. Unless people are willingly going to turn them in when you pass that legislation, then I mean, what are you going to do? Yeah, in a couple generations, if you make guns illegal and people make them harder to get, though making things illegal doesn't generally make them that much harder to get, especially in a country this big. I don't know, like, look at drugs. Drugs are illegal. For most teenagers getting in the U.S., pot is illegal. In the U.S., generally, for teenagers, high school students, pot is easier to get than alcohol, despite it being illegal. I don't have my... Well... Shit. I've sneezed. Oh, I lost the sneeze. Oh god, it's terrible. Oh god. I have to sneeze. I'm trying to talk. Yeah, that's another thing, Delaney. State to state, laws differ wildly. For example, in the U.S., federally, marijuana is still legal. However, in certain states, it is legal. So even if it's legal in your state, you still could be prosecuted federally for having marijuana. Just think about that for a hot second. Federally is laws that are the same throughout the entire country, but there are also state laws for each state. Yeah, federal is the national governments. Then there are state governments that are individual. And something can be legal in your state, but illegal countrywide. Now, generally, it's understood that if something's legal in your state, then you won't be federally prosecuted for it, but you could be. It's a fucking mess, is what it is. Now, that also leads to just laws not being enforced. For example, I do have some friends who are in law enforcement, and for the most part, like, marijuana, even if it's illegal in your state, if you just have possession of some, like for personal use, the cops just don't give enough of a shit to prosecute you over it. Yeah, Tim, it does. Exactly what it sounds like. The thing is, if enough states, like, legalize it, eventually it would be legalized nationally. It's just, there aren't enough yet. So it's just moving in that direction. Which is why, for the most part, even in states where marijuana is still legal, you won't be prosecuted for it, because the consensus with the population, for the most part, is who gives a shit. I worked with a former sheriff of my county for a few years, and his thought on it was essentially, like, it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time, it's a waste of your tax dollars. I know it's illegal in the state, but I just don't care. There are more important things to do. So there's a hierarchy of documents. Yeah. No lower document can be more lenient than a higher one. International laws, national laws, state laws, county laws, yeah. No, I was not in law enforcement, but I did work with former sheriff. No, I do not have a badge of any kind. So no lower document can be more lenient than a higher one. Yeah, but Gray, wouldn't that mean that a state law legalizing marijuana would be less lenient than the national law of it being illegal? So isn't that a problem right there? Wouldn't that mean that technically marijuana is still legal everywhere, and everyone that has marijuana in the U.S. should be arrested? I have two friends that really buckle down in this conversation if they hop on Twitch more often. Yeah, it's surprising and weird what you end up talking about in Twitch streams, isn't it? Ghosties. Yes, Gray is in America. America. Yeah, there are some just batshit insane laws by state. Like, in Alaska, it's illegal to look at a moose from a helicopter. Oh yeah, I agree. Pretty much anything is fair game. There's some stuff that is just crazy, like, outdated laws that people just stopped following, but the law was never, like, abolished. Like, there's some crazy out-of-date laws, like, dealing with, like, women's rights and stuff that people just, you know, stopped paying attention to, and they're still technically laws. Yeah, let's talk about wacky state laws. Why not? Hello, Beatrice. You're gonna kill the four kings for me. How's that sound? What are you shooting at? Is there a ghost? Holy kill that ghost, Beatrice. There's a state where you're allowed to drag your spouse on the courthouse step Sunday and beat them senselessly and get away with it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's really old, like, outdated laws like that. They were just, like, have never been removed. Like, that nobody even knows about or follows anymore, but... Oh, Beatrice is just fucking going for it. Beatrice, fight the 4 kings for me. Alright, I'm coming. Alright, here we go. There you go. Honestly, less laws are better. Like, for the most part, if you're not hurting anybody, then why does the law exist? Like drug laws. Like, why is cocaine illegal? Like, if you want to do it in the privacy of your own home, then who am I to tell you you can't? Like, now, if you go out and drive a car and get in a wreck while you're high on cocaine, that's a problem. But that's driving under the influence. We already have a law for it. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. Because one person did something really stupid out of fear. Yeah. Nope. Me and Beatrice, we're gonna take care of these people. Don't kill Beatrice. I need Beatrice. Ow. Don't kill me either. I need me too. Get him, Beatrice. Don't back up. Don't throw magic. What? Get that out. Beatrice, pew-pew them. No! Explosion! Oh my god. The Wombo combo. In Boulder, Colorado, you're not allowed to roll a boulder on public property. Yep. That's exactly right. That sounds exactly like something stupid one person did, and they made a law. You are completely correct. Alright. Here we go. We're going to try to run through and just summon Beatrice and get in the boss sword and see what happens. See if Beatrice follows. It's illegal to have sex with a porcupine in Florida. Fucking Florida man is the reason for half these laws. It's all your fault, Water Slasher. You can't stay on a boat for more than 30 days in Georgia? Alright. I don't know, man. I don't know. Go back up. A little too mad. I don't know, man. Dude, you can't give America shit about stupid laws, because if you look up stupid laws in the UK, you'll find just as many. It's illegal to fall asleep in a cheese shop in Illinois. No, okay, chat, everybody, get off weird state laws. Find weird European laws. Or just weird laws from the UK. Do it. It's illegal to possess more than 50 kilograms of potatoes in Western Australia. Oh, you're not from the UK? Oh, yeah, you're from Italy. Look for stupid Italian laws. There you go. Everybody in chat, look for stupid Italian laws. Get on it. Holy shit, True Blue's here. True Blue, how's it going? True Blue, look up stupid Italian laws. Don't ask questions, just do it. We're on a mission right now. Oh god, my cat is... No, please. Moxie. No. We got a cat problem. We got a cat problem, guys. Cat is in front of part of the monitor. I can't see you. Okay. Alright, good. Give me that witch. No! Oh, that was lucky. Oh god. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna die. I'm done. Alright, now hopefully Beatrice can get to this one. If you fail to offer your guest in your home a meal, that's basically against Italian law. It is in my family anyways. That's not what we're doing right now, Gray. Is Beatrice gonna get in here or is Beatrice gonna die? Beatrice, are you being killed? Damn it. Beatrice was killed. It's fun to draw parallels between laws and rules and servers and stuff like that, because I know from experience that most rules exist of one person looking for loopholes and doing something that technically isn't against the rules. Yeah, true. And English law prohibits people from dying in the House of Parliament. Good law. Definitely necessary. A good thing they have that law. Men wearing a skirt in public in Italy can be arrested. There's your... Yep, there we go. There's one. There's one dumb Italian law. Do we have any more? Give me more, guys. Feed me stupid Italian laws. Because you need to know Italian. I don't think you do. I think we can find him anyway. God, I wish I ever had stamina. Nobody who wields his weekender ever has stamina. God. I just need to just... It's just a DPS race. I just need to start swinging. I just Estus my way through everything. Need to kindle the bonfire all the way. Just Estus through everything. That magic floating around is... Oh god, where's it going? Is it ever going to land? Stop. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, let's just make sure we get hit by both of those. Just poise through it. Just poise through it. Keep swinging. It's almost down. There we go. Where's the other one? Where is it? Wait, there's a closer one. Yep. Ow. Chugging his face. Chugging his face. Out of Estus. Oh, shit. Grab. Stop it. Stop. Stop it with the grabs, please. You mad? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just hit him. Just keep hitting him. Just never stop. It's just a DPS race. That's all it is. Just keep hitting him. Never stop swinging. Get back in there. Yeah, with all the stamina. Never stop swinging. Just swing forever. And I'm out of stamina. There we go. Ah! Ow. Keep swinging. I'm gonna have to read all these laws when I get done with this. Oh, shit. Pop that. There we go. Move around behind him. Move around behind him. Hit him. That's a 5th king I see. It's called the 4 kings, not the 5 kings. Should be done now. Ow. One more. We did it. Base Kaz. No one is allowed to play electronic games in Greece. Alright. Any men carrying onions in Paris must be given right away on the streets. It's illegal to own a goldfish or fishbowl in Rome because it was deemed animal cruelty in 2005. In Denmark, if a person finds a lost child, they can claim the child as their own if a parent does not turn up within 2 hours. 2 hours? That's amazing. If you challenge a man to a fist fight to the death in Norway, he must accept or pay a penalty of 4 deer. That's the most metal. You're right, Base Gas. That's the most Viking law ever. I'd love it. I'm gonna move to Norway. I'm gonna move to Norway and just fist fight people forever. Not getting a whole lot of extra damage out of that now. What about Dex? Oh, getting more out of Dex, actually. It's illegal to build sandcastles in Heraklia? Because they're obstructive to people walking on the beach. In Turkey, it's against the law to fall in love with a neighbor's son, daughter, wife, servant, or animals. Alright. Pinching a girl's bottom is permitted by law in Italy. There you go. There's one. That's the second Italian law. Oh, okay. It's a city in Italy. Okay, I got you. It's normal about Sandcastle because people make it for show. And they bother. Permitted. What? A little too mad, just admit it. Every country has stupid laws. Every country is dumb. We need to move to Mars. There aren't any stupid laws on Mars. Any Scotsman found to be wearing underwear beneath his kilt can be fined 2 cents, 2 cans of beer. It's also a good law. Like that law. Do I have enough souls stored to level again? No, I haven't been picking. Oh, we got. Oh. I'm gonna eat Priscilla's soul. No, Galena. That would be assault. Nah. You can't. Yeah, in Italy, you can't punch a guy for pinching your ass. Because that would be assault, whereas pinching your ass is completely legal. In Denmark, it's not against the law to escape from prison. I mean, would you still have to go back to prison for the crime you initially committed? Or if you escape, it's like, well, good on him. I mean, face slap, that's still assault. So, insane. So there you go. In Italy, you can go pinch all the asses you like, as long as they're female, apparently. There you go. Today we learned. Where do I want to go now? Demon Ruins? I think Demon Ruins. It's illegal for a woman to wear wigs in Denmark. Interesting. Like, for any reason? Any woman caught wearing a wig will be penalized. Do I have a Firekeeper soul? No, I do not. Kaz is on a roll. An ancient Norwegian law that's still in use states that males must go off on expeditions of rape and plunder to nearby countries at least once every 5 years. Also, very Viking law. It's illegal to enter the House of Parliament wearing a suit of armor. That one is apparently still enforced. I mean, that kind of makes sense because you're entering a government building in armor. I mean, and if it's any type of armor, you would assume, like, modern body armor would count as well. So that kind of makes sense. It's illegal to be drunk in a pub in Britain. That makes total sense. Where else is it illegal to be drunk in Britain? Like, is it only in pubs? As long as you go out on the street, can you be drunk? It's illegal to murder someone within the ancient city walls of York, Scotland, but only if he carries a bow and arrow. Alright. Furthermore, under the Licensing Act of 2003, it is an offense to sell alcohol to a person who is drunk already. Alright. There you go. This is all, like, devastatingly interesting, I must say. I mean, just the... I don't even know. Alright, it's... Oh! It's 1 a.m. Damn. Who even knew? Right? It suddenly became 1 a.m. Telling a man in Italy he has no balls is a crime punishable with a fine. It's illegal to fire a cannon within 300 yards of a dwelling house, like a house that is a private dwelling. Can I virtually pinch your face cheek? I mean, face pinches. Ooh. Can you backstab the capper? No. You slam. In Finland, your traffic fine is calculated according to your income. That actually makes sense. That actually does make sense. Because if you're a millionaire, what is a $100 speeding ticket to you? Like, who gives a shit? Domestic violence is legal in London as long as it's before 9 p.m. and does not disturb your neighbors. There you go. There's a good one. Isn't there an invasion here? I think there is. Actually, I mean, there really shouldn't be any fines whatsoever for traffic violations. If it's actually about safety, it should just be points on your license. And if you get too many, you can't drive anymore. Where's the invasion? Wait, it's illegal to handle salmon in suspicious circumstances. Where? Why? Explain. Man, Nightbird just got straight wrecked. In Denmark, it's a penalty for a man saying to his wife that she is uglier than her mother, up to 1 year in prison. What constitutes suspicious circumstances, Timma? What the fuck does that even mean? I don't want to deal with all these Capricorns. I think we have a show in the making here, just where we talk about shitty laws. I mean, we could do that. Just have an entire stream where we just do a Let's Talking stream where people come in and talk about dumb laws. I mean, maybe I'll do that sometime. Would everybody be down with that? Would you bring all your friends? We vote for the worst. You'll watch that? Alright. Maybe sometime in the near future, we will have a... Look at that. Look at this boy. Yeah, there is. Look at him. Look at this grub. Look at this just dick with legs. Alright, Kaz. Good night, man. Thanks for hanging out, Kaz. I don't know, I'll have to, at some point I will... Oh, I'll put on the schedule, let's talk about dumb laws. And we'll just do that one night. Good night, Daz. Thanks for being here. Might be an illegal assault. Heyo! Do I have enough souls stored up that I can get them up? Maybe. It's not. There we go. That. No, it's 68. Should have enough souls to get there, though. Should. Not cancel. Use, please. You need to send a CV today and you're so not in the mood. CV. Like, I understand that's like a resume, right? What does CV stand for, though? Curriculum vitae? Okay. Like, I knew it was a resume, I just didn't know what the acronym actually stood for. I think we're kind of we're getting to where the scaling on our weapon is not going to do as much good anymore. Did you, a little too mad? I thought you, like, I remember you talking about resumes. I thought you had a job offer there. Or am I misremembering? Waiting for answers. Oh, okay. Hooah! Yeah. Legal talk is confusing. I'm trying to figure out the suspicious circumstances, and this document is worded awkwardly. Yeah, I mean, legal documents are worded that way on purpose, so they can be manipulated, essentially. If it's worded that awkwardly and in legalese, then you can kind of extrapolate whatever meaning you want from it. That's why they're written that way. Yeah, Multimed just said it. It's called legalese. But yeah, they're written that way so they can be interpreted kind of however you feel, which makes the document completely meaningless. Apparently, if you're on the stairs, that attack misses. I would rather... Oh, hey there. I would rather eat my own foot than read legal documents. I mean, one, because they're boring as hell, but two, because on principle, they're awful, because they're all written that way for that reason. With shoes on, yes. I would eat my entire foot with shoe. And I have big feet. Fall off the edge. Fall off the edge. Yeah. Oh hey, it's the, yeah, because there's the centipede demon over there hanging off the wall. And he's going to jump down into this area, and we're going to fight him later. Oh, are you sneaking up on me? It's fucking tourist demon sneaking up on me, guys. Slam. Oh. God, this shield is so bad. That's been one of the biggest difficulties of this run, is how bad this shield is. It's awful. The shield is useless. Look at these little squiggly legs. Yeah, that fall luckily doesn't go anywhere though. Look at this worm and his little squiggly legs. Just hate it. It's terrible. It's gross. I don't like it. That's a boss fight. We're gonna attempt this boss fight once. And then we'll probably end the stream after this boss. Or after an attempt. Whether we get it or not. See what happens. I think it's saying that if a live salmon is taken or killed while committing a crime, then that is also illegal. Or if the salmon being taken or killed is the cause of the crime. So why is that a law? So it's only illegal to have a salmon if you're doing something illegal while you have the salmon. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, I mean, it's just a loophole, so if you happen to have a fish while people suspect you of doing something illegal, they can just arrest you anyway and say, oh yeah, it's because you had a fish. It's suspicious. It's complete and utter bullshit. God, I cannot... I'm too slow to get away from that attack. Hate it. Heal. Alright. Get right up on his crotch. No. Okay. There we go. Let's just stand behind him. Don't back up. This arena is part of the problem in this fight. All the little sticks and stuff. You get tripped up on. It's a real problem. Uh-oh. Where you going? Not that. That attack is so hard to... It's an AoE, so I actually can't dodge it. I might be able to dodge it if I was faster. But not this way. Not this way. Alright, we'll deal with this guy next time. Next time he's going down.